guys, it's Sarah with the Fit Cookie, and I wanted to give you guys an update on Bleame. Originally, I was not going to do any more videos about Bleame. I had already done several, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to let this sit and let this rest. Not going to come back to it, but Bleame released a brand new product, and I was super curious about what it was. So on the day it was released, which was August 1st, I decided to jump in there on their website and see what they were doing with the reviews, because as we saw with the Booty Boost mask, they were kind of manipulating reviews, faking reviews and stuff, and I found some interesting things. So I decided, well, you know what, I found some more stuff and I'm going to do another video. You probably also noticed that this video doesn't have all the extra funny stuff in it, movie clips, video clips and stuff like that, just because that took me so much time last time. It's a lot of fun to watch, but took so many hours to do. So I'm just gonna make this video pretty simple and putting it out there for you guys so you could watch it sooner. Okay, so Bleame just released the Skin Sonic hair shaver thing today. It's August 1st, 2023. This is brand new. I looked through their social posts. They said August 1st was when they were releasing this. This just showed up on their website today. I was on their website yesterday. It wasn't there. So today is the first time that this product has been released on their website for sale, and they supposedly have 1,178 pretty much 5-star reviews already. We're going to go through those reviews in a minute, but I also want to point out that the sale amounts right here, these discounts, it is illegal to mark something as a discount and claim it's on sale when you never actually sold it for the original price. And since this was just released today, we know that it never actually sold for the supposed original price of $90 because it was just released today and it's literally already on sale or discounted. California, the state of California, is even more stringent and strict on this policy of fake sales and fake discounts. It's considered false advertising. So I shared this in my previous video on the Booty Boost mask, but I'm going to share it again. Udemy was sued for basically false discounts and fictitious sales to generate sales. So they created basically a fictitious original price listed for each product that served to inflate its perceived value and coerce consumers into paying more for the instructional videos than they otherwise would. It basically, per the lawsuit, it is false reference pricing. They create a false original price to trick consumers or customers into believing they are receiving a deep discount so as to artificially raise the market price of the item. We see that Bleame is doing this pretty much on a regular basis with all of their products as well. Okay, so we're going to go look through some of these reviews. Scrolling down. All right, so supposedly they have 1,178 reviews that are mostly 4- and 5-star reviews. And looking at these reviews, interestingly, again, this is the Skin Sonic product page. We see that these reviews are for the Crystal Hair Eraser. Again, looking at the next one, Crystal Hair Eraser, not for the Skin Sonic. Looking at the, again, Crystal Hair Eraser. And another thing too is some of these are pretty vague reviews, which don't actually mention the actual product. So like this one doesn't mention anything about if it's the Crystal Hair Eraser or the Skin Sonic. But when you click on this, it's taking us to the Crystal Hair Eraser page. So this is like reused from the Crystal Hair Eraser reviews. So that's basically false advertising. Again, here's another one. This is the Crystal Hair Eraser review showing up on the Skin Sonic product page. So basically what we're seeing here is that Bleame is utilizing a type of review hijacking. Review hijacking is where you take reviews from a completely different product and put these reviews on a brand new product so that it looks like that brand new product has really great reviews. And we're kind of seeing that here. These supposed reviews on the Skin Sonic are actually for the Crystal Hair Eraser. So the FTC considers review manipulation as false advertising, and we're going to look at a recent lawsuit or a case the FTC brought against Bountiful or the Bountiful Company for review manipulation and specifically review hijacking. In this particular case, they were doing the review hijacking on Amazon.com, but we see that Bleame is doing a very similar thing or a version of this on their own website. And so the case against Bountiful marks the FTC's first law enforcement challenging review hijacking, in which a marketer steals or repurposes reviews of another product. Bountiful carried out this deceptive tactic by merging its new products on Amazon with different well-established products that had more ratings, reviews, and badges, the FTC said. So the Bountiful Company ended up having to pay $600,000 as a result of this case against them by the FTC. This one has a really good explanation, really simple explanation on here. Review reuse fraud, which is the review hijacking. Some sellers hijack or repurpose reviews posted about another product or service. I'm going to prove that these reviews are being copied or reused from their Crystal Hair Eraser product. So this is August 2nd. They just released this yesterday. I filmed the other stuff yesterday. So 1,186 reviews. It went up a few since I filmed yesterday. Nearly 5-star reviews. When we scroll all the way down, we see, again, those reviews. And this is the same picture from the Crystal Hair Eraser product. Same one that we saw before. And this one, same. The first page is the same. So this is page 1 of the reviews. Now, I am going to go over to, this is the Skin Sonic page. We're clicking over to the Crystal Hair Eraser page. Exact same number of reviews, 1,186 reviews. And scrolling down to the bottom, same exact, this is page 1, same exact reviews that we're seeing on the Skin Sonic. Just as a reminder, the FTC considers review hijacking a form of false advertising and fraud. We're going to look again, let's do another page. So we'll go back to the Skin Sonic, back down to the reviews. Let's look at page 10. So let's look at these reviews. Now, one thing I want to point out with these reviews that don't have pictures is that you can't connect them. Click on the picture and see that it was originally for the Crystal Hair Eraser, and some of these are just vague enough that it doesn't really say which product they're using. So we got, hopefully I don't ever have to shave again, no more razor cuts for me, etc. Let's go back to that Crystal Hair Eraser. So going back up, this is the Crystal Hair Eraser page. Going down to the reviews, page 10, same exact reviews. Hopefully I don't ever have to shave again. Denise A says no more razor cuts for me. Identical. So they are reusing, repurposing reviews from Crystal Hair Eraser, review hijacking, which is considered false advertising and fraud. Now, one thing people might say is, oh, what if they had a bunch of testers and these people who were testing the product were doing reviews? So there are a couple of reasons we know that these probably aren't done by testers. So number one, there likely aren't 1,178 testers for this particular product. Number two, none of these are disclosed as being testers. So the FTC requires that if you receive a free product to test and review, that you must disclose in your review that you were a tester and that you received a product for free. None of the reviews that I've looked at have any disclosures of any kind of receiving a free product to test, and that is required by the FTC if you are receiving free products to test. And then number three, we know that these can't be testers of this new product because most of the reviews don't mention this new product or aren't even relevant to the new product. It's reused from the Crystal Hair Eraser reviews. And again, when you look at this, again, Crystal Hair Eraser, and it says 4 weeks ago. So this wasn't even relevant to the product at hand, which is supposed to be the Skin Sonic. That is their new product. Okay, so I am pretty sure that Bleame has regularly manipulated their reviews. When I first bought my Bleame and I tried to write on their website that it didn't work for me, my review did not go on their website, so they were actively blocking negative reviews. After my blog post came out, I noticed that they started adding more reviews to their website that talked about injury, but they kept adding in things like, oh, it was my own fault, I got injured. So as an example, I'm pretty sure this particular review was manipulated, because when we click on this woman has injuries. She posted a picture of her injuries. She talked about bleeding and having blood and on her stomach and hand, road rash, scabbed and raw skin, and she's pretty sure that she wouldn't use it again because she's scared. And yet for some reason this review says, oh, but it's still amazing, it really does work. 4 stars out of 5, which is kind of odd for somebody who has injuries from this product, and then rates it as excellent for speed of results and excellent for hair removal effectiveness. None of the people that I have talked to, and I've talked to quite a few people, no one that I have talked to who had injuries would ever rate this 4 out of 5 stars and excellent after being injured by the crystal hair eraser. It's very suspicious to me.